Next, I want to cover the myth that zigzagging could have prevented the Indianapolis from being sunk. And this myth was actually started by the Navy itself as part of Captain McVeigh's court-martial, when they were looking for evidence that McVeigh must have hazarded his ship and contributed to the probability that it might be sunk. Now, during the war, thousands of ships were sunk by submarine attack, by torpedo attack. And in nearly every case, the ship that was sunk was zigzagging. And the reason that zigzagging failed to become or evolved into an ineffective tactic for avoiding torpedo attack was that the submarines' tactics evolved as well. And submarines learned to fire salvos of 6 torpedoes in such a way that essentially, regardless of whatever course the target ship was zigzagging to, it would be struck by at least 1 torpedo. And after it's hit by that 1 torpedo, it's likely going to be slowed, and which will allow follow-up attacks to sink it. So the zigzagging tactic itself had long since evolved into an ineffective tactic. So McVeigh's failure to use an ineffective tactic in no way hazarded the ship. And sadly, the surface Navy that was, trying to come up with reasons to court-martial him was using the stick-'em theory. Let's throw everything against the wall to see what sticks, and generated this as a potential charge that they might think would stick against McVeigh. And you can draw your own conclusions as to why they might want to do that. And there have been several books speculating on why they might want to do that. But in fact, McVeigh never hazarded a ship, even though the ship was not zigzagging. And that's why the court-martial should never have taken place in the first place.